Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, Mandy. Tell me what position you're applying to.
Financial management.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Mandy Aponte. I have an extensive background in retail business, specifically in retail sales and the mobile electronics industry, as well as Best Buy. I actually worked there for about 15 years total. I've been a manager for quite some time. I would say just about almost 2 decades in different sectors. I'm bilingual. I am energetic. I am very diligent on making sure that I execute on all of my goals, personally and professionally, as well as making sure that obviously my employees, they also achieve their goals. I'm very big on delegating in order to empower my employees so that way they can grow. And I'm also big on accountability, whether it's positive or negative, because obviously through accountability that can help people develop in a better way, in a better fashion, to be able to accomplish their goals and be successful.
Okay, so what do you know about our facility and why do you want to work here?
Well, I have actually been personally, I've actually been an investor in JP Morgan Chase for many, many years, since I want to say about 22 years total. For the most part, the reason why I would like to primarily become one of your employees is because, well, the integrity of the company, the brand, it's been around for a very long time. I've also seen, even throughout the recessions and throughout all the transitions, your company has been able to predominantly maintain a well-balanced overall financial services industry. In all sectors, pretty much. They're from their credit cards to their home investing to even just personal banking. My primary reason, or my primary goal would be to actually get into your human resource department. But for the most part right now, I would like to start at financial management because I feel that I have the experience as a leader. And I'm familiar with a lot of the sectors that I read up about you guys online as far as the qualifications for that specific job title. So I already have an extensive background that would really make it an easy transition for me.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me about a time when you had to deal with an employee who didn't agree with you and what steps did you take?
Oh, well, I had numerous experiences but the primary one that sticks out is I had a young lady. Well, I was transitioning as a general manager to a T-Mobile location in the Bronx. And the specific young lady was, set in their ways. They kind of, it was a transition for the team to have somebody just come in like that when they were used to having that specific leader for so many years. But it was also a transition for me as well because this was a totally different sector versus Best Buy. You know what I mean? So when I first went in, I was very big on non-negotiables and ensuring that, the company, obviously the company integrity and their motto is integrated in the goals on the day-to-day basis that my employees execute on. So like minimum expectations, for example, ensuring you're prepared to come to work. You're making sure that you have your uniform on, making sure that your hygiene's intact, from making sure that you engage with customers properly, that you're actively engaged. You're not high when you come to work. Obviously, you're not being rude and disrespectful on the sales floor. You're engaged. You're not on your cell phone and doing things that are disconnected. But anyway, for the most part, with that specific individual, she was very stuck on a lot of negative behaviors. And so what I did was when I initially came in, I did non-negotiables with the entire team, but I usually give new teams 21 days to change behavior because I'm a firm believer that, it takes about 21 days to change new habits and, create new behavior. So within that time, all I did was monitor. I didn't document. I didn't do any accountability. I did address verbally, but I didn't put anything on paper. I gave her an extension from the 21. I extended it to the 30 days just to give her a little bit more time, just to ensure for HR purposes that it wouldn't legally be an issue, when that time comes that I have to document her. I had numerous conversations with her. She chose not to change. Instead, I noticed that she was a very big impact negatively on the entire team because they would see her behaviors and I'm trying to coach them in the right direction to get them to be successful, not only for myself, but for their benefit. Because obviously I don't get a bonus. unless the entire team gets a bonus. You know what I mean? So I was trying to use the company, mission, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that their daily goals are achieved. But she was distracting them from that. And when I noticed that, I immediately had to take a different turn with her. So I noticed that when I use accountability, I had to be creative because she was somewhat knowledgeable about HR. So she tried to use that to her advantage. Eventually what wound up happening was within that following 30 days, I winded up terminating her. She was insubordinate. Obviously she had a long record of calling out. She would make her own schedule. So yeah, pretty much. I winded up replacing her with someone else that was actually more beneficial to the company, and everything worked out from there. But she did ask me for a referral, and I did give her a referral based off of what I did see, so that was pretty much it.
What would you say your weakness is?
My biggest area of opportunity is I'm very passionate. And I can come across too passionate sometimes. So some people can misinterpret it like, oh my God, her energy is insane. But it's not in a negative. It's just to get my team extremely focused and to get them going. So initially some people can interpret that like, oh my God, it's like, wow, it's a lot. But then when they realize the overall mission, is to get them to win and to get them to make more money, to obviously if they don't win, I don't win, we can't win together as a team. I'm very big on teamwork. That is one of my biggest areas of opportunity. But how do I use that to my benefit and to my employees' benefits? I always make sure that I'm always available for them 24 hours a day, even when I'm not there. Because as a leader, I think that's important. You need to make sure that you are open and available for your employees to be able to openly talk to you, even when it's off the record. Because, sometimes people, they need that, especially employees. So, yeah.
Where do you see yourself 6 months from now?
Well, I'll be in my second semester for my bachelor's because I do plan on coming back here for my bachelor's degree in business administration. And I also do see myself within a year tops being promoted in your company. Because I can assure you that is one of my greatest missions is we need to get to the next level.
What computer applications are you familiar with?
Quite a few. I would say pretty much all Microsoft, from Word to Excel, PowerPoint, also Adobe. I'm pretty well rounded in a lot of technical applications. Sorry, I apologize.
In regards to salary, what are you looking for?
Well, currently I'm at the mid $80,000 range. And that's not including bonus incentives. I do get a 12% bonus incentive, obviously, depending on what levels of revenue that we actually hit right now. Clearly, there's a different sector, so obviously, I'm not saying that I'm going to hold you guys to that amount. I did do some brief research on what you guys do offer, starting price. But again, I'm negotiable. So at this point, I'm willing to take the risk of balancing something out in between with you guys, only because my mission is to get to the corporate level with you guys.
Why should I hire you?
Because I am definitely a beneficial asset to your company. I will definitely guarantee that not only will you see performance from myself, from my entire team, I will also be dedicated to improving my team and getting them promoted, so that way you don't have to hire outside of the company, which actually saves you guys money in the long run. Keeping the growth within the company.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, actually I do. How many different sectors do you guys have available in the human resource management field?
So we have about 5 different sectors.
Okay.
Anywhere from full life cycle to recruiting to benefits package to employee law.
Okay, got it. Excellent.
Any other questions for me?
Do you guys have a lot of growth opportunities?
We're always looking to promote from within, so yes,
Got
we do.
it. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Do you have any other questions?
That's about it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.